bit later than I'd planned for it to be, but I'm here at least. There's currently some dude over on the bench there, so I'm looking like a bit of a knob to him, I suppose, but 'tis what is. I got some new hammock straps I wanted to try out, so figured good opportunity to do so. I think I've at least, for the now, attached them as I need to do. Just to take the main bulk now, and hopefully it'll all work as I'm hoping it shall do. I've had to tie in some makeshift knots which I hope will hold. If they don't, then I'm going to fall on my arse like a knobhead, and I trial and error, man, trial and error. Got these carabiners which will pop onto each of those as so. In theory we should be good to go. There's no guarantee, like I say, that these knots are going to hold as I want them to, so let's give that a go. And if I fall on my ass in front of this geezer, so be. Something for him to enjoy for the night, innit? So we'll give it a blast at least. I have no clue how well these knots are going to do. The only way you're going to learn so is by getting in and falling on your ass if you're going to do. But for the now at least, that seems somewhat okay. If I fall to the ground, so be. But I'll give it a quick 5-minute test and find out. Well, overall they seem to be holding, so I'm happy enough with that. As long as the knots between the cord and the carabiner do their thing, should be no worry on my part. Right, because there's no guarantee that it's going to stay dry tonight. It's supposed to be until at least 6 o'clock in the morning. I figured I'll pop the tarp overhead, and that way, if it's going to rain, I'll at least be covered when it does, if it does. So I shall set that up and get back to you in a little bit. So yeah, definitely a bit of a tight quarters tonight, but I've got myself set up. That's good to go. So with a bit of luck, should be alright. Like I say, not expecting any rain from about sort of 6 o'clock in the morning, so should hold okay. But yeah, in terms of coverage, that should do me just about alright, I think. Well, it's a short time after now, and Knobhead's finally moved his arse from the bench here, so I've gotten to sit down and enjoy the view a little bit more. Yeah, man, means I can set a bit of dinner up and whatnot else and have a bit more of a relax before getting in for going to sleep. Anybody that watched the last video knows that the Friday didn't go as I'd planned it to, in terms of coming out in my hammock, chilling for the afternoon and watching a film. Instead I basically got overly drunk, talked shit to my friends, and caused a big old bother for everybody, and myself included. Sometimes the grey turns into black, and other times the black is bright white. I used to have this reoccurring dream and like a fear of mine that I'd be driving in a car with a family and I'd need to have a pee, and I'd ask them to stop, and they're like, okay, when we get to the next service station, man, we'll stop and you can go for your wee. And they'd let me out the car, and I'd get there, I'd go for my pee, finish up, do what you gotta do, wash your hands and whatnot, and then come back out into the forecourt and find that the car was gone. And so I guess this is like a subliminal thing in terms of abandonment or whatnot. If everything was caught in the fire... Oh, shut up, you noisy bugger. Like, I understand that the way of things is what it is, you know what I mean? It's probably why it's a good thing that fucking Knobhead moved off from the bench, you know what I mean? Because here I am chatting shit. Howdy, Barry. How's it going, man? Yeah, not too bad, yourself? I'm okay. Just doing a camp out for the night, so
Pretty good.
yeah, I figured I'll test out my tarp and whatnot. It's meant to rain this morning, so.
Is it?
But me being me, I was like, you know what? Want some hot wings? So I just ordered some hot wings in. And now I've got to figure out where they're going to meet me.
Yeah, what delivery address you
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, well, I can't exactly say where I am. They're like, oh, meet us at like Flaming Great. So fair enough.
Which I'm sure they'll love.
Yeah,
Delivering somebody else's takeaway.
Well, this is my fault, yeah. So I'll wave at them through the window. But see what it is. So I've got my hammock set up down here.
Very nice.
So it's out of the way, so I should be alright while I've grabbed this anyway. But yeah, it's one of them. I just needed to get out for a minute, like close off the forts and listen to the river for a second. Yeah. So figured I'll do that.
Yeah,
but aye, alright. I should catch you in a bit, man. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, I should be able to bring it to me.
Hello there.
How do you, man? You alright?
Yeah, man, you?
Good, not too bad, yeah.
Good to see you, okay?
I'm good, yeah, not so bad. Just got my hammock out with the river tonight, so.
Oh, you're just walking, yeah?
Yeah, just having a mellow, man.
Sometimes fresh air is good, innit?
That's the one.
Chilling, walking, nice, bro.
That's it. Yeah.
What's that?
Scott, did you get 3 bottles of wine?
Nah, just the one, man.
You didn't have 3 bottles of wine?
Nah, I'd already had the one and I, so.
How did you get 3 bottles of wine?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, man, if I start listening to people, what's that going to make me look like? Yes, yeah.
Order yours, yeah?
Nice one, man. Thank you. Cheers. Appreciate it. Have a good night, all. I figured, fuck it, why not? I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'm fucking wild camping, everybody. Cheers, you bastard. I didn't know it was a crime, officer. The fuck? Man is a criminal for enjoying the succulent taste of the chicken wing. Yeah, good old mouthful of chicken. About to, I think, put my stuff away and head down, grab some sleep. So, a little while later now. So, this is my layer for the evening. Bag's in, doing its own thing. I just leave that as is. And as for me, I'm cool for the now. I think I'm just gonna fade out, man, and catch you guys in the morning. So, pleasure, and good night. Good morning, all. I'm not entirely sure what time it actually is. I've put the light on to chat with you all, man. Stop. Brace, fuck. There we have a quick look. 4:45. So, if I'm good about action, I might be able to pack down and beat the rain. Decent sleep. I think most of the night was spent with a chill on my back because I didn't put any pad or anything in or lose my wee-wee, so it was a bit nippy to what it could have been. It is what it is. Again, morning to everybody, and Catch you soon. I'm a little bit more with it. Overall, the actual setup, I was happy with that. It's the first time I've used these straps and carabiners. I was a bit concerned with the knots hold, but they seem to have done. There was just enough space to get inside and be covered whilst was, and I think if it was to rain it would just splash off the edge of and you'd be fine on the inside, you know what I mean? So what I'm thinking to do is drop it all down. I'll probably wind up just bunging it all in the bag and fucking off home, you know what I mean? Rather than worrying about neatly tucking it into its own little packaging. Chicken wings were nice last night, man. Even if a little bit cheeky. So just 4 pegs in the corners, A-frame over the top, hammock strap on either side, carabiner, boom, 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 good to go. When it comes down to release, it's just drop off the trucker's hitch. Got a quick release bowline there with a peg, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, mate. Mostly the carabiners held in place, so I was pleased with that. Kept my fat arse from falling on the floor at least. So, not too shabby. I'm all packed away and sorted now. I was out a few nights ago and the midges were all flying about as they do. But the cool thing was, man, right, the sunset was just coming up through the trees on the churchyard. And as it was popping through, you had all these midges, right, that were just dancing around doing their thing, and it looked like golden glitter flakes or something, man. It was proper cool, it was. So they're just like sparkling, like they're just falling through the air at that. I was like, well, you know what I mean, man, there's some beauty to those little moments in themselves, and something that irritates you and bites the shit out your neck or whatever else, still in its own way holds its own beauty, you know what I mean? Oh, listen to him all being sentimental and shit. And I've no idea where this has come from, but check this out. Somebody must have given me this whenever, so it's nice though, it matches my outfit, but like I say, I have no idea where it came from, who did it, or who gave it away. So on behalf of the I don't have a clue, thank you, fair play. But yeah, just a happy little I had no idea of. Pretty cool. If it is gonna rain, it's supposed to be due about nowish, so best for me to gather me stuff together and get on out. To you too, my friend. I just leave you all with a good morning and enjoy your weekend. Between us lot, although I had a couple of bottles of wine last night, I behaved myself, I believe, mostly. Don't think I was an arsehole to anybody. I think I might have said a bit too much to some though. It is what it is. Peace for the now, love you all, and take care.
Young.